Right, good morning fisher people, I'm Alan Norris from Fish on TV. I've arrived here at Lindholme Lakes. I know it's Lindholme again, but it's for us. I think it's for a great cause. It's a bit of a special occasion, I suppose. It's for the England Masters Feeder Team fundraiser. They've got to pay for all their own flights and everything else, digs, all that to go fish for England. I think we've spoke about it, Dave and I, in the van chat. There's not really that much support apart from these people here, Lindholme Lakes, and everybody else that's contributed, raising money. So I think there's 66 of us or 68 of us over 5 lakes. We are fishing a match. Bought my raffle ticket, so we're just trying to raise as much money as we can. There's loads of prizes in there for raffles that you might be able to win. Neil's donated a prize for whoever draws peg 23 on Benny's. It's all to do with just trying to raise as much money for the lads to go out fishing the world champs and hopefully come back with a gold medal. They've had 2 silvers and come back with a world champion, which is Simon Fry. He's here today. Always nice to see Simon. So where have I drawn? I've drawn on Bonsai 36. There has been some fish down there. Even though I've been trying to get as much bank time in as I can preparing for the golden rod, unfortunately this week I've been busy at work and it's been freezing cold days. I wasn't really going to learn anything the last couple of days because it is going to warm up next week. So from now onwards I think it's going to start warming up. My van were froze over this morning. It could fish difficult down there. There has been fish over the last couple of weeks down there. Will there still be there? I don't know. It's bomb and feeder only, so it's going to be a pretty simple match. It's a little method with a few micros. I'll be feeding a pellet line. I think these fish, I hope this cold has not put them off, but the sun's out now. I think they might be switching to pellet, so bomb and pellet will come in. Might even have the method with soft pellet on as well. I think that could work quite well. So I've got a bit of ground bait. I know I like to mix ground bait and micros here. So we'll see how we get on. Looking forward to it. Dave's here, everybody's here, everybody that I can think of is here supporting these guys, which is absolutely fantastic. So let's get down to the peg. Tommy's rattled on a little bit. He can't half talk, that lad, you know. So let's get down to my peg, let's get ready. It's just going to be a couple of rods. It'll be a method rod, a bomb rod. That'll be it, 2 10-footers. Don't need anything else, so it shouldn't take too long to get ready. We'll see you down on Bonsai peg 36. Right, I'm all ready. We've got about 8 minutes to go, so I'll quickly talk you through it. Peg 36. It's one of the pegs I haven't done. Like, all the platforms have been done there, and I've got this tiny one, look, with all the mud around it. Need to get my finger out and get another one done. So I've got Eage. Yeah, Ian. He's just having a tiddle. He's just having a tiddle, his lad. I won't zoom in. I didn't realise that's what he was doing, sorry. Ooh! Right. God. Oh dear, it's great, isn't it? Anyway, we've got Emma Pickering over there. Right, so peg 36. This has actually won a match on, well, has won the lake a few weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago. I think it was young Logan Frizzle. £38, something like that. So I'll show you the peg. So we've got this corner here. I will have a chuck down here, not too close though, because I still don't think it's warm enough too close. So I've got a chance that it will be not snaggy, but full of a lot of rubbish around here, which is where the reeds grow. And I know that because I'm always raking it out and it's full of rubbish. So I'm coming away and I'll probably try these reeds down here. Have a look down here. I can always have a chuck there for a look-see, but in the past, when I've chucked down there, I've come back with leaves and all sorts of stuff because there's trees overhanging and it's not great presentation. So then I've got all this island. There's got overhanging bushes here. So again, if I want to be tight up to the island, I think I'd probably go here. And I know that Logan's caught around here on corn, but things are changing. I've also got in the middle, and I've got another island there, and obviously all of this. I'm going to start at those rushes there with corn, and I'm hoping that is going to be my main main area. I've got some maggots. Apparently they were catching some maggots yesterday, so I'll ping some maggots short somewhere and we'll have a look at that. I might even go to the island, I don't know. But apparently they were catching on top 2 and 2, so I don't need to go far, so I'll probably do that. Rods wise, so I've got the Preston Carbon Active Superior 4000 centris, that's the method. Little bomb rod, that's the again, that's the Preston Carbon Active Mini Plus, again with a 4000 centris, and I've got a little 9-foot Parabolics map bomb rod for short, for maggots and stuff, and I've got a 520 extremity on there, which is what I use when I'm skimmer fishing and stuff, but it's ideal for this. So it'll be set off with the bomb. I'm going to probably fire pellets to that island. I'll feed corn to this one, but I'm not going to go crackers with it because it's been really cold this all week on a night, but then it warms up in day. It's been getting up to like 10, 11, 12, 13 degrees, but it's been really cold at night, you know, with van being frozen, so don't think they'll be in proper munching mode, just don't know. So they're my areas, left down here, that island, this island here, and I'll decide on where I'm going to ping maggots for short, and we can have a look on that. So get my nets in, everybody's chucking the nets in, we're off in a few minutes, so see you guys during bait wise, corn, 4 mils, 6 mils, bit of ground bait, there's some maggots in there, there's my micros, and I've also got micros and ground bait in there. Right, let me get my nets in and then we're away. Oh, it's been a really slow start for everybody. Had a couple on corn, but only small ones, and this is only a small one. I've just gone to a pellet line in the middle of the island over there, and this had the weirdest bite ever, and it's produced this F1. I've just gone onto a soft pellet, little F1. I think Emma's had 3 on peg 70 opposite me, straight over there. So that can be, you know, that's classed as one of the flyers on here. So it just shows how hard it is. I just spotted Dave, he's round the corner on 23. I don't want it too tight to the island, because I've been tight to the island, there was nothing there, but I got the last one off the island. Now that's where I've been feeding 6s, because I'm into the wind slightly, so 6s there, 4s to the right hand island, and I've got some soft 4 mils as well, and I've got a 6 mil soft pellet on this one. And when I do get a bite, it's usually within the first couple of minutes, so I'm not leaving it in too long, and I've not done it this time because I don't want too much bait in. The water's really cold, and I tell you what, since that sun's gone in, it's absolutely freezing. I might go get my hand warmers. Oh, there, I thought we had a little indication then. But if I remember last time I were on here, just little taps like that, you've got to lift, I think, because even though these F1s really drag your rod in, I caught quite a lot on little jabs and lifted on the jabs, and they were on. So any signs that I think's a bite other than a liner, I'll lift. But these F1s, when they're having it, they literally just drag your rod straight in. But it's a slow start, and we're an hour and 35 minutes in, and it really has. God, I wish that sun had come back out. I might have to go and put my jumper on underneath here. An indication, a little liner. So I've had 2 from the middle. I've had nothing from near the island there, which is where I thought were going to be my banker. It looks absolute. I'm sure if you could get a pole that far out, you'd catch them from that corner of the island, but for some reason I've not had a bite off there. and it looks right next to them Tina Turner stick-ups. That's what we call them here, Tina Turners. I thought that we'd have had some fish off there. I just don't like the way that's looking. I'll just slacken it off a little bit. And I keep putting some pellets down to my left, not a lot, probably 2 or 3 metres away from the edge, because it has, like I say, it's become really cold again. But this water is quite coloured, so we might end up edging in towards the edge a little bit more. But we need that sun out to warm it up, because it is, when that sun's in, it's freezing. And when it warms up, the fish will come to the shallower water. But it ain't staying out long enough, this sun. So slow start. I've spotted Dave, he's had 1. I think Emma's had 3. There we go. That was a nice pull round. I don't think it took long, did it? 2.5 minutes. And I like to feed when we're feeding F1s, because they definitely come to noise, do the F1s. That's one thing for sure. That's why I went in summer catching shallot. And tapping your pole on water, they definitely come to noise. That's got it under the mouth. Let me get that. Because it's slippy and they are like blocks of ice, these. Just as we thought it were warming up, it comes bloody cold again. So we'll leave that on. That pellet's okay, quite durable, these pellets. Oh, catapult. I'm only doing about 5 or 6, not many. Yeah, 5. Perfect. 1 went on island, 2 went on island, and 3 dropped exactly where I'm casting, so. Oh, that's okay now. So let's get it there and see if we can get another one. It's only a little cast. And that's all that's happening at the minute, so that's 4 F1s. Nothing brilliant, but what I do know is it can really liven up towards the end, which, you know, it's typical winter fishing. I thought we were getting out of winter, but all this week it's been frosts. I've had to defrost my van every morning, so that's not helped. Just as they were starting to come to life, it's come cold again. So just plodding along at the minute, not breaking any records. There's a young Charlie to my right, he's a little liner there. Just a bit further up, just up from Steve Cook, probably about 8 or 9 pegs down, he's had a carp apparently, and somebody opposite on 60 something's been catching barbel and few F1s. So we're not breaking any pots. I think we're quite a bit behind, but it can all change, people, it can all change. So we'll see how the day progresses. Now, it is fishing very difficult. I've just gone on this maggot line. I had a roach and then I lost one. And then it's just gone round. Nice little F1. I'd rather catch these than nothing, because there just don't seem to be anything around the island at all. Well, not a lot anyway. It's better than nothing, I suppose, isn't it? I'll just putting double maggot on. A nice little light bomb, and it's only about 3.5 gram. 3.5, 4 gram. Double maggot. just keep trying that. We'll just see if we can pick a few more F1s up. These are doing me head in. So I'm not going smack in the middle of where I'm casting the maggots. You can't hear me if I duck some planes, can you? I'm just going slightly to the right or the left or beyond. Because when I did go into the middle of them, even though I got an instant response, it will foul up because I got a scale on my hook. Look at these. Driving me insane. I had about 30 of them earlier. God, Bennett. So, and the bites I've been getting them after like 2 minutes. So, a roach. I've had 3 chucks. I've had a roach, a foul hooker on that one. So, hopefully, there might be 1 or 2 there. I've had a look down the bottom there, but for nothing. I'm still going to keep putting 1 or 2 pellets down there, and I'll have a look because I think there might be a chance of a carp or some decent F1s down there. It's making a bit of noise. In fact, I'll double pouch that because I'm going to leave it a little bit after those. Putting a few more, putting about 10 in, but I am leaving it longer than any other swims where I'm only putting 4 to 5, and hopefully maybe might sneak a carp from down there. I would like to come a lot closer in, but just got a feeling they won't be that close in today, especially after this week of really cold weather. So we're 1 minute 25 in. Will it go around in next 30 seconds? Roughly around about 2 minutes or so. I think Emma's had about 7 now. Well, I've got 7. She might have a few more, I'm not sure. She's definitely 7 or 8, I think she's got. And if that peg's not producing, she's into another one. If that peg's not really producing, shows how difficult it is today. You'd take that peg any day over this one. But again, it's fishing, you don't know. This peg can fish really well. Well, it's not gone after 2 minutes. Typical, last 3 have. Oh well, tried my best, people, tried my best. So we'll just keep trying different swims, see if we can start picking a few more fish up. I'm hoping it's going to be in this next hour or 2 we'll start getting 1 or 2 fish. All the small F1 she's just had. So we'll keep soldiering on, people. Planes again. It went round after 4.5 minutes, that one. Let's let that one a little bit bigger, maybe. A tad bigger. Just one of those days you've got to find out what they're wanting, and definitely maggot seems to be the best way at the minute. Just as I thought they were turning to pellet, they now seem to be on the maggitos. Yeah, okay actually. So let's give that another go. What I like about this is the bites are not ridiculous. It's just like when we're fishing for those bream at Allcroft, it's a nice, I almost thought it were a liner. Just a nice slow plunk straight into water. Fish on. Liner. Is it on? Oh, see, I thought that were a liner. And it's on. Really did look like a liner, that. Well, that's alright, isn't it? That didn't take long at all, less than 30 seconds. I've got my clutch set light because I've only got an 18 F1 maggot and 011 bottom. So I hook something decent. It's not going to break the line. Oh. Well, I had a nice little run on the maggot and then it's gone funny. And I've gone back onto the method, onto the right hand island, and it's gone round after literally a few seconds. First time I've touched it today. Okay. It's a decent F1 as well, biggest one at day. Get in. They're the ones we're after. There's about just over an hour left. In between my legs. Well, I've just gone in my margin. I just had one about £2 and it's gone round again. And there's half an hour to go. And there's definitely some fish there because I had liners before it actually went round. But Emma has been catching really well. All it's going to do eventually off that peg, I think she's got 20 odd F1s, 27, something like that. Little F1. That's 14 F1s for me. And a few roach and perch and stuff when I were on that maggot line. There's half an hour to go. I don't know what Woody's got. He was struggling to start with. But you know, it's been an enjoyable day and it's for a good cause. Fundraiser for the lads. That's what it's all about. Nice day out. Catching 1 or 2 fish. Be nice if we could have caught more. I can't believe I've not had a fish from where that mallard is just there. I thought that was my banker line. But what do I know? It's not been easy. Ian at the side of me, Idge they call him or something, Idget. He's had about 11 or 12 he reckons. And he's got one on now. It's not been easy, it's been hard to keep them coming, these fish. It's been very difficult. And I'm having to wait for bites down there. That took about 6 minutes before I got a bite, so only had the one, I have 1 or 2 on that right hand island. It's as if when I put the micros in on the method it put them off. Maybe bomb and pellet might have been better over there, I'm not so sure. But it's been a funny day today. I thought it would be with this cold, but it's definitely on the turn. I mean, the fish are down. What are they, about 2 metres off this margin here? Whereas a month ago you couldn't have got them. But anyway, it's been a nice day. Let's see if we can get a few more just to top us weight up. I'm not holding my breath for a massive finish, but you never know with fishing. A couple of big lumps. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping some carp turning up down there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, people. Well, I should have left that running because it went round literally. A few seconds after, it feels like a better fish. You can never tell with these F1s because they are quite aggressive when they get going. That literally came about 15 seconds after I turned the camera off. It definitely does feel like a better fish. it is, it's a carp. They're the ones that we're after. Definitely. Well, that's a good 4 pounder or so. Well, it's gone round again after a minute and a half. Unbelievable. And it's a decent fish. It's not as big as the last one. It's another good fish. Like I said earlier, it seems to be the last hour at the minute. Everything seems to be the last, well, even half an hour. We've got 20 minutes left. I've probably put nearly the same weight on it with these 3 fish from down there as I have all match, because they've been tiny. So I can't really complain at that, can we? It's not a lot of weight that I've got. I don't know what weight I've got, but it's not a lot. And you can't miss these bites. None of that faffing about little liners. It just goes whoosh, straight round, makes the noise and everything. Cracking bites. So we've got 17 minutes left. It'd be nice to get 2 or 3 of them big ones, wouldn't it? Come on, the carps, keep coming. I'm miles behind though. Emma's been catching steady. She's had a barbel as well. She would have at home with barbel, could tell. I want the barbels. So I'm getting little liners already. This is slight little liners. But you can't miss it, it just smashes straight round. Great bites when you're in margins like this. We'll give it... Oh, I forgot to put my timer on. I'll give it another 30 seconds. We'll see if it goes round while you're on. If not, you'll just have to wait till the end. Know what's going to happen now? I've got the camera running. It ain't going to go, is it? No, it don't look like it's going to go. If I turn camera off, it usually goes round. So I think I might just do that. Go on, get round for these people. No, I'm not even getting the liners. Sometimes you don't get any liners, it just goes bang, straight round, out of the blue. So I've got 14 F1s, a couple of carp. Well, that were a big F1 actually, 1 carp, that F1, big F1. And a few bits and bobs, so we've had a few fish. Don't think I'm going to win anything with that. I could have done with all my fish being that big, then I would have said yes. Oh, there we go. Can't miss that, can you? And that feels like a good fish as well. Oh yeah, it's definitely a carp. If it isn't, it's a massive F1. Look at that for a fish, that's an absolute peach. He's got to be £7. That's got to be £7, I would have said at least. So, a nice one. No liner there. Just straight round. He's unhooked himself and he's spinning all over me. Bloody hook. Oh, stay still. Stay bloody still. I'll get it out of the net. I can't even get my fingers to it because he's sat on it. There we go. But yeah, That's a nice lump. Right, we'll see you guys at the weigh-in.
So what percentage of that do I get for putting you right? Thank you. That's good enough for me. 26 to 56, one of the best young anglers. Tyler, £33. Come on, come on.
What is he not sure?
On laurels.
Chunky.
2 to 23, Colin Tetley, 34-2. Sorry, 3, I'm robbing him. 30 to 40, Tiz. Where is he? Well done, mate. 38-11. On bonsai, 14 to 36, Kevin Trevors, 34-11. 39 to 62, Elmo, 46-14. Well coached, Chicken. Good coaching, Chicken, that mate today. 65 to 84. Well, she's not got any money. How's that? It's impossible. 45-11, Emma. I'm not happy with it.
Top girl.
Sure. Yeah, well done.
I'm saying no to that.
And I wouldn't say no either. I'm still trying to spend the money. It's unbelievable. 7 to 19 off beaches. Oh, Matt Parky. Mr. Fulker. A bag of Fulker. So you've got 2 bags of Fulker now today. Well done, mate. 2 to 35, Lee Endley, 34-1. And your last lake, 34 to 46, with weight of £31, Ian Chadburn. You know entertainer, well done, mate. And 15 to 36, which was made by day. I'm absolutely thrilled about this, with 32-11, Nicky. Well done, darling. That's made my day, that. Well done. Well done. So 2 ladies have got in. We need more ladies fishing. The top 4. In 4th place with 47-3, Lee Hall. In 3rd place, we're away to 51-3, Neil Fisher. In second place, he keeps saying he's always the bright, it's only a matter of time. One of the best anglers, one of the best people I've ever met in my life, with a weight of £59.13, Sean Cameron. And the winner of the Andy Moss trophy, and it's quite ironic this, that Andy fished 2 World Championships, on the second one, the last one he fished. The World Champion that year was Mr. Simon Fry. So I think it's really, really special, and I'm quite chuffed about it actually, choked up a bit, the fact that he's actually won it, because I know how much he thought of Andy. So the winner of this year's 2025 Andy Moss Memorial Match for 60-11, the one and only Simon Fry!
Not stopping at line no more. Put your hats on, your dad's with us.
Well done, Simon.
Right, we are all weighed in. Just had the presentation and the raffle and everything. I've won absolutely bugger all. But what I will say is, I was ounces off winning the section from 15 to 36. There's been a 36-11. I've had 36-8. Damn it. So I just missed out. Those big fish in the edge have pulled me through a little bit. So I've not done too bad on the lake. I won't go into details of everybody that's won, but this year's champ, peg 78 on Bonsai. He asked me what I thought. I went, you've a right chance there. Fish seem to be up this end. And he's had £62. Simon Fry is this year's champ. So well done, Simon Fry. And good luck in the World Championships. And that's what it's been all about. Trying to raise money for them boys. Because it's all self-funded. And I think it's been an absolute success. Tommy, as usual, speaking, talking to everybody. Brilliant. What a legend. And it's going to happen every year, so it's fantastic stuff. I've thoroughly enjoyed the day. A little bit slow to start with and a little bit cold, but what a cracking day. And my fishing, I did say I wasn't right sure if they come right close to the margins. I ended up starting off at about 2 meters away or so, and they did come in that little bit more, and that's where I caught the big ones from. So, and I've caught on a little 3mm wafter in a band over micros. Corn didn't really take off. I think it's changing. I think they're moving on to pellet. I had a few short on maggot. So for you people that are on about coming here, maggot seems to be working, especially on pole. The guy to my right's fished short all day on maggot, and he's had 20 odd pound. Idge, Idge they call him, Ian Butler I think, or Ian something or other. Elmo's won the section, the other section at the top on peg 48 at the end of the lake with £46. So just looking at the match results from before, there just seem to be some further up that way. So you know, if you come in here, maggot, it's changing to pellet. Don't get me wrong, you'll still catch on corn all throughout the year, but it does start changing where they want the pellets more. So just something for you to bear in mind. Thoroughly enjoyed the day. Tommy's a great speaker. There's been 60 odd of us today. It's been a great success for the lads, so I don't know how much we've raised, but I've added it up just yet, so I hope that's contributed nicely towards their trip to Spain. I think he said it was. So good luck, boys, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. So it's not just all about trying to win stuff for ourselves, it's us fishermen get together for good causes as well, and I think that's a great cause, helping those boys to get to Spain, help them to try and win gold. So good luck, that's all I can say. Hope you've enjoyed the video, people. It's Larford Lake's Golden Rod final for me next week. Me, Dave and Tidsy and Jeff, just Jeff. Many more, the 60 odd anglers down there. It's not going to be easy. We'll be relying on a good draw. Let's see how that goes. Really looking forward to it. I'm going to get some bank time in, so I'll have at least 2 days down at Larford, I've been getting as much time in as I can to try and keep in touch with what's happening with the changing of the season, how close those fish are willing to come into the margin, stuff like that. Just trying to get in my head so I feel confident when I go down there. And I'm really looking forward to it, so look out for those videos when they come out. So that's it from me. And don't forget, it is absolutely free to subscribe to my channel, Mind the Monkeys channel. And if you click that notification bell, you get all our videos as we upload them, and a thumbs up would be very, very nice. So until next time at the Golden Rod at Larford Lakes, take care folks, and don't forget to fish on.